This was the cheapest place we could find in Mykonos. This place is $700 per day. This place was $660 for 6 nights. This is one of the more expensive places to stay, and it comes in at just around $8,000 per night. Good morning to the 1.5% of you that subscribe to the channel, but today we are in Mykonos, Greece. Mykonos is known as one of the party islands and is pretty expensive. So in this video, I'm gonna show you the difference between staying on the cheaper end versus what you can get on the more expensive end. The place we're staying at was actually the cheapest place we found, and for 6 nights it was $660. The room is an okay size. It has a remodeled bathroom, but it has a nice view. When staying in the town center, you can easily walk to wherever you get to. When staying further out, you may need to rent a scooter or to rent a car. But we're staying right on the verge where it's like a 15-minute walk to get down the center. So we tried to walk it, made it to the Blue Lounge for breakfast, and I got the Greek coffee. We got a croque madame and a special omelet. The restaurant is really cool because you have a nice view of the old center and you're right on the water. I would recommend coming here. Well, in Mykonos, a lot of places have pools, but if you don't have a pool like we don't, then where can you go? Right by the old center, which is right here, you have a beach, which right here. We made it to the free beach where we're just hanging out, and I'm rocking a double chin. The space is nice. It's not too crowded, but the sand, it just rocks. It's not really sand. Right now, we're in the old town center, which is full of shops and restaurants. The whole area down here really fits the Greek vibe. They have a lot of the blues and whites. And the whole area is pretty big because just around every corner, you have a whole new street of shops and restaurants. So we've stopped to grab a lamb souvlaki, which is pretty similar to a gyro, but the main difference is how the meat is cooked. We found a little 6-person beach now as well. We found the windmills, which are pretty iconic. I'm not sure what the significance is, but I will show some cool footage as I Google it and I tell you all about it. The windmills were built in the 16th century and continued in the 20th century and were used to mill wheat and were a great source of income. We're now heading over to the portion of the island known as Little Venice. We just got some dinner, which was some Greek moussaka and some raw fish. Now we're gonna have a drink. When coming to Little Venice, if you want a seat which is around the water, we came at 6 o'clock and we were able to get a seat, but then they started putting out the reserve signs. Walking back is a lot less fun because it's pretty steep and there's just a lot of cars. It's not as much fun. Let's say you don't want to spend $40 to have 2 cocktails in Little Venice. You can choose other locations to watch the sunset, whether you have a patio or around the city. We're making our way to one of the most popular resorts on Instagram, Cavo Tagoo, and let's show you around. This place is like $700 just for the day. Here it costs €300 per person just for the day. And the way they work it out is that 100 euros goes to the cost of the day a bit, and $200 you can use towards food. Spending 200 euros sounds like a lot on food, but we went to dinner and we got 3 drinks and that was 90 euros. We went to breakfast and that was 50 euros. So it's right kind of in line with everything else here. But when it comes to getting breakfast, you're able to just walk in and you have a buffet, which is super easy, and they have a lot of options. The problem with going to these fancy places is I don't really know how to act. I want to go back for more food. Do I get a new plate? Do I bring my plate? I don't really know. Usually I'm not one to try to go to the bathroom to film, but this place is pretty fancy. A bar, which I'm sure that we will go to. The whole experience of leaving is kind of weird because you leave this super nice place and then you have to walk up this massive hill back to your place. It's not as glamorous as it seems. I want to run to the grocery store and grab a bottle of water, which is not 8 euros or like 10 US dollars. So, you may be wondering, was it worth it? And I would say that the experience was pretty cool, it was pretty pricey. I was able to logically explain using the money that way. The food was good, and the drinks were great, and there was an awesome view, and it was nice being able to have a pool. Was it totally necessary? No. You are able to find a cheaper option, but if you are looking to spend a good amount of money, I could recommend it. This is our last day in Mykonos, which has been pretty windy the whole time we've been here. Pretty sunburnt, so we aren't going to be getting a quad and going to other beaches because we're pretty fried. We'll spend the day with just trying to get some souvenirs and things like that. The thing we also didn't really experience was the party scene here, but I mean, I'm kind of old, so I'm okay with not doing that. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a better idea of what to do when coming to Mykonos. And if you want to see other travel destinations, then you can check out my channel page, or if you want to be around when I post my next video, do not forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. We'll never know.
I mean, we could do it.